several very important foundations of the EnerQi Dayan 5 elements technique. First, it follows the meridians and the 5-element system, especially passing through the 12 primary meridians, and then through our metal, wood, water, fire, and earth 5-element system. Its movements are very smooth and very graceful, like a dance, and it looks very relaxed and pleasant. When you listen to Master speaking, you will see Master. In this background image, Master Bai Yin is practicing the EnerQi Dayan beginner movements by the seaside. When I first saw it, it was like watching a graceful dance. Truly beautiful. This is the most beautiful Qigong practice. But within this beauty, there are many meridian and 5 elements theories within it. Today, we will also let everyone experience it briefly. For example, when we practice, in EnerQi Dayan, there is a movement called toe tilting. Come, you can try it a little with Master. We bend one leg, and with the other leg, place the heel on the ground and lift the toes up. Now, when Master Bai Yin faces the opposite direction from you, you can see that I bend my right leg and place the heel of my left leg on the ground with the toes lifted. Then please raise your right hand. Raise your right hand and place it beside your body. This technique, when we do it later, is very important. I will bend my right hand downward to touch my left foot. This movement has a little bit of difficulty, but the most important thing, you will feel that the back of this leg will be completely straightened, while the knee here will remain bent, and the hand touches the foot. Most people should be able to touch their foot. Now bend your elbow here to about a 90-degree angle. I would like you to feel where the key point of this movement is. The key point is that with a single movement, I can activate the extremities from head to toe. When I raise my hand, the lymphatic area under my armpit is fully stretched. Because this lymphatic area under the armpit is stretched and opened, the lymphatic system becomes activated. When my right hand is raised up toward my ear, it also improves the circulation in my shoulder and neck. Nowadays, many people have frozen shoulder problems, right? By practicing the EnerQi Dayan 5 elements technique, gradually these tightness problems will improve a lot. Now look, this entire lymphatic area is being fully stretched. Then one of my legs is bent and the other is straight. And when it is straight, the lymphatic area behind the knee is also fully stretched, all the way down the leg. Then my fingers, the fingertips, slowly move toward the tips of my toes. This movement in Qigong is called a major circulation, called the Great Heavenly Circulation, which means the fingertips and the toes connect together, forming a circular flow. So where is the key point of this movement, and why is it important? What are the benefits? Because this creates a major cleansing from one extremity to another, a major circulation. In the EnerQi Dayan 5 elements technique, there are many movements like this. And movements like these greatly benefit the body's overall blood circulation. The benefit for the circulation of qi and blood will be very great. If Master does not explain it to you, you may not know. You may just think it is simply such a movement. But after it is explained to you, you will realize this is what is called the great circulation. This is what is called an extremity to extremity major circulation, and its benefit is that it activates our entire lymphatic system. It also activates our whole fluid metabolism and the entire energy circulation system. It also activates the body's ability to eliminate impurities. So once again, it is that simple. My right hand moves downward to touch my left foot. Then, to strengthen the power of the circulation, I bend my elbow here once. Bend it twice. Bend it 3 times. Of course, during the class, Master will spend a lot of time teaching just this movement and will explain it very carefully. This is one movement of EnerQi Dayan technique, which contains a total of 64 movements. Master Bai Yin, this is just one movement? Yes, this is only one movement. Just a single movement, and there are still 63 more. EnerQi Dayan. When you practice this technique, Just one movement already produces so many effects. So when all 64 movements are combined, each internal organ, each meridian, the entire 12 primary meridians of the human body are activated, and the whole circulation is improved. So now when you look at the movement in the background, what do you feel? It looks so relaxed, so enjoyable, and so beautiful. It is Qigong, but it is beautiful Qigong. It is beautiful Qigong. It is stretching Qigong. It is relaxing Qigong. It is joyful Qigong. It is Qigong that makes you feel happy and joyful when you practice it. This point is very, very important. If you want to learn a set of techniques, an essential health-preserving practice, it is like having essential medicine at home. It is the same idea. In your life, you should definitely have the EnerQi Dayan 5 elements technique. This technique as one of your essential techniques. This practice is not only about movements and beauty, not only about improving the circulation of qi and blood. Another very important aspect is that practicing this technique can improve our mood. There are many secrets in this practice, many details within it, especially within the EnerQi Dayan practice, and within the EnerQi Dayan 5 elements technique. In the heart-regulating practice, within this technique, there is a great deal of joyful energy contained within it. After practicing it, if you usually have feelings of pessimism or emotional indifference, this is actually not your fault, nor is it our problem. It is mainly because we encounter many challenges in life, and also because there are many illnesses and qi and blood blockages in the body that prevent our emotions from being expressed. By practicing EnerQi Dayan and the 5 elements techniques, there is an important technique within it called crane form. When this entire set of practices is combined, it has a crucial effect on transforming our emotions and improving our mood. Remember what Master says, and believe me, after practicing for 1 month, you will suddenly discover, oh my, why do I suddenly feel so happy? Why is it that when I practice this method you feel especially happy? Do you know? Such a technique can bring a change in your entire outlook on life and bring great changes to your emotions and changes to your relationships. Just think about it. When your mood improves, how relaxed and pleasant you will be when interacting with others, and how comfortable your family feels when being with you. So when one person's health improves, the atmosphere of the whole family will change. Believe Master Bai Yin. At least let yourself practice the EnerQi Dayan 5 elements technique, and you will definitely feel changes in your overall mood and changes in your emotions.